All right. So like I said, some guys working out over there by the steps, and some girls running over here at the truck. They might think they know what they're doing. Hopefully they do, which I'm not gonna criticize. But the girls running over here but are on the track. I don't know if they know what they're doing. But to give a constructive criticism, um, rule number one when running: proper shoes, proper location. Never, ever hard surface. Especially when there's no condition as history in running. You know, to run over a sidewalk, you must be a pro to understand that your balance is crucial. Your positioning is the most important thing to have under consideration when running on hard surface. Now, if you're not a pro runner and you never run for a minimum of 5-10 years, stay away from running on a hard surface because implications: knee problems, ankle soreness, hips soreness, back pain, headache, overnight. That's common factors. Now, from proper shoe wearing all the way for a proper location, that's very important to have in mind. If you run over 10 minutes and you're out of shape, and I mean you're over 25 pounds or over 15 pounds out of your normal weight, then you're in trouble of suffering some of those pains. Now, second rule, I said body position is very important. So ears are what gives you the balance, and that's very important. If you have your ears blocked away from the natural environment, a natural understanding of what's going on around you, natural stage at any given location you're running, avoid blocking your ears, because your ears are the ones that are going to give you the main balance in your whole body, especially on a line. You don't want to start running sideways, or you don't want to start running in a wrong position as you do every single stroke. Now, remember, when you run, it's full body motion. What I mean is, you gliding. It's like gliding over the surface, either hard or soft. Hard surface, if you are run new beginner, stay away from it. Soft surface, you brand new beginner, I totally recommend that. Soft surface. This is like cush track feel. This is like soft grass location, or way better, soft sand. That's gonna give you the best comfort for your muscle relaxation and your endurance as you actually prolong your running in length. Now, having said that, hair positioning if you're a woman, or hair positioning if you're a man. Clearance and eye visibility is always important, you know. So wear the proper eye shielding, such as deep glasses, or such as a hat to cover the your sweetness over your forehead and your eyesight visibility, which is very important, because that's gonna help you to prevent any instance as you're actually approaching to any different surface. Now, that will help you to prevent a wrong step on the grass or a wrong step on the sand. So that's crucial, you know. And most important, know your location. You need to know the surface you're running on. Really, really important. At this given case, I'll recommend to study the area before you even run. Study the location before you run. Be aware that there's a lot of mosquitoes. Be aware there's a lot of small little insects that tend to fly over the surface, especially when it's soft sand, or especially when it's soft grass. Be aware that if you get to wear open legs, be aware that you want to put some cream or some skin protector, because that's gonna prevent the insect repellent. Now, most important, having said all that, I mentioned that when you run in either soft or hard surface, you glide. This means both of your feet, they're off the ground. Both of your feet, they're off the ground. As you stretch forward, you point up your fingertips up. As you run forward, your ankle comes up. So it's in body position like this at the same time. That's really, really difficult to achieve, but it's the most important aspect to have in mind, and that's gonna take time. You don't see runners running like that within the first 10 years. Sometimes it takes them like 10 years to actually dominate that mobility, but it's what actually increase the length and the resistance for the body of such individual become a pro, and to balance that whole structural alignment. Now, women's positioning on their hair is the most important matter, because that makes them lean forward or lean backwards. Now, if you start to lean sideways, that's because one of your feet is pointing out, but you want to keep control over your hair. And guys need to control over their chin. The chin tells them if they're gonna lean forward or they're gonna lean backwards. It's not like running downhill or running up the hill. When you run down the hill, your chin tends to go forward, but it's supposed to go upwards to maintain the alignment posture on your back. If you run downhill and you run uphill, your chin needs to go a little bit forward to maintain the body position of your back. So it's subtle opposite, but it's very important to maintain that align, especially on those fresh new guys. So this is a tip. Good one.